Hi everyone, I'm Horlicks and now this is issue 76 of Build Your Own Star Wars R2D2. Okay, so this is of issue 76 and we're going to be doing some more of the body panel and details, and then we are going to be moving on to a step which doesn't apply to me, and I'll explain that in a sec. So let's go down, check off the parts and then start the build. So here are issue 76 parts and we'll check them off. And there were some screws in this one as well, so we've got another top up of screws. So, in this issue, we get the left front body panel. Just move you up a little bit, there you go. Yes, we've got the left front body panel. So again, I shall remove the plastic from that. And in here we are supplied with, if I can get it open, it's so hard to get open, there we go. Right, we've got some Allen screws which I do not need, so they're going off to the side. We've got another shoulder seal, BP10. We've got the heat exhaust grill, the heat exhaust shell, and then we've also got the front internal plate and the front external grill. And again, this has already been assembled for us. They are shown as separate parts, but they have already put them together for us for packaging purposes. So, and then we also get an assortment of screws. I can't really explain what they are because, as you know, they're just all called fixing screws, and then it's obviously down to us to decipher what one goes where. So I am going to open these and see what we've got. I see we've got some more of the screws that I've been using to attach the body panels together, which is good because I've run out of those now. Because as I said in a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't actually sure what screws we were supposed to be using. So we've had screws of both actually. So I'm just going to pop these in my box. So we've got some more 8mm screws there that we were doing the rods with. And then we've got some more of the 4mm ones here, the wider 4mm ones, which, or no, I do apologise. Let me just check. They could be 6mm actually. Yeah, sorry, they are 6mm ones. Okay, so we've got some more of those. And we've also got these screws, which I've never seen before. They've got like a thread on the end, on the very tip, and then none down the shaft of the screw. I don't think we've had those before, although we may have done. So we've had quite a few issues, haven't we? Okay, we get some more nuts. And they are the smaller type. So I'm going to top them up. Okay, so again, we've got loads of these screws with like what looks like a washer on them. And again, I've got loads of these, so it's difficult. I'm now thinking maybe these are the screws to use for the panels. I just don't know. There's no solid answer to that, I'm afraid. So I'm just, well, the term they say, suck it and see. So I'm going to just see how it goes, how it pans out. We've got some of these really small black screws. I've not seen these before. What size are these? 3.5 mil black ones. And then the rest of these are the normal black ones that I have been using for the panels. So once we've got all these in, we can then start the build process. So obviously with these plastic Allen screws, as I said in a couple of weeks ago, I have changed mine to metal. So I've taken them all back out and I've got a little stash there. Not that I'm going to need them. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to take BP10 shoulder seal and again fit it on there on the shoulder. Again, that is a lovely tight fit. That's not going to fall off. Okay, and that is step 1, 2 and 3 complete. Next we're going to take the octagonal heat exhaust with this piece, and then we're going to fit them together. So that's just going to pop in there. That can go in any way, there's no direction to that. And then we're going to secure that with a 6mm black fixing screw. Just from the other side there. And then that is that part complete. And that takes us up to issue 6. Step 7 is to connect these two parts together, which was already done for us in step 8. Step 9, we're going to pop this into this recess here, and then we're going to turn that over and secure that in with 2 4mm black screws. In these 2 holes just here, 1, 2. So I'm going to do that now. So that's 1 in. And 2. And then we have that. That's looking really good. And then that completes the sorry, no it doesn't. So yeah, sorry, that was 9, 10 and 11. And then step 12 is obviously to fit this to the other side here. And I'm just going to try this both ways. This will only fit in one way, and you'll know which way because it will fit nicely. If you try and put it the wrong way, the screw holes at a completely the wrong angle to fit into the screw post there. So that'll only go in one way. We're just going to pop that on. I'm just going to check it fits nice from the other side, which it does. I'm just going to there we go. I just had to move that centre screw because it shifted this all round very slightly and it looks slightly askew, but now it looks good. So yeah, back to this. We're going to fit that onto there. That, as I say, that'll only go on one way, and you will know when you fit it. Okay, and then we're going to get 2 of the 6mm back screws, and then secure that into place. So that is one in, and then the last one here. And that is stage complete for the left front body panel. Okay, what it next wants us to do, and as I said earlier, this doesn't apply to me, is we're going to fit the dome screws, and it's telling us to put them in to hold the frame in. As I already said in a previous video, I upgraded mine and I've done the mod with the metal ones, so I've already fitted them all while I was doing it. Now, all I'm going to say about this, there is a lot of people saying, oh, there's no point doing it. I was one of those people, and I would admit I wasn't going to bother doing it. I thought, oh, it's just, I mean, it was only 3 or 4 quid for the bolts, but I thought, well, what's the point? You're not going to see them, blah blah blah. I did experiment, and they are too short. If you put a reasonable amount of pressure on the panel, and I tested it on one of them, the panel did pop through, and it was only like a mil, but you know, as R2 gets a bit older, and maybe because it's at the moment they were stuck with the adhesive tape, as it gets older that might start to break down, and then you might end up with flapping panels. And I thought, do you know what, I don't want that, because I don't want to have to strip it all apart again. So I have used these longer, they are longer, and they hold that into place much firmly. And I've had to use the 8mm bolts, and I've got one here. And these are a couple of quid on Amazon. They're 8mm, and then with that I had to use 2 washers because obviously 8mm was slightly too big. If I can get them out. There we go. So I got these M3 washers, and then all I did was I put 2 washers on before screwing it into the frame. And yeah, that holds up really tight. Don't over tighten them, because obviously you're screwing that metal bolt through plastic, but you'll get a feel for it. And yeah, they aren't going anywhere now. As before, there was movement in that. Once you broke the double-sided tape, there was movement there. So that's why I have gone and upgraded all mine. So that's the reason behind that. And that is obviously a step that I don't need to do, because obviously I'm not fitting the plastic bolts. So yeah, that was it for issue 76. I hope you enjoyed that video. Again, thank you to all my supporters, my subscribers, all the likes, comments. Comments are welcome. Please drop them in the comments below. Until next week, thank you so much.